Hello everyone, welcome to the Calgary Language Learning and Exchange Club video channel. And in this video, I am going to talk about how to set up the perfect profile for online language exchange. So, if you are living in Calgary and you want to learn English or other languages, and also wanting to have a conversation partner to do proper language exchange, please join our group. Our Facebook page, the link is in the YouTube description below, as well as that the registration form for our group is within that Facebook page. And it's free. So if you are in Calgary and you are also learning languages in general, please join our group, and we would make sure that you would have the best experience by finding you a conversation partner and making sure that your language learning is a success. So, as you can see all over the internet, as well as the app stores and all of that, that there are tons and tons of online language exchange sites, and there are tons and tons of people setting up a profile there. However, though, a lot of them requires payment in order to send messages. And oftentimes it seems that I've talked to a lot of people, and it seems like they didn't know until they put a lot of effort in creating a profile. And once they created that, upload their picture, spend 15 to 30 minutes in creating their profile, they finally realize that they can't send any messages. And to send any message, they actually have to pay, like, let's say $5 or $10 a month. So if you don't want to pay, in which a lot of people don't, because I mean these costs add up, right? And I mean some of them pay $5 a month. Some of them that I know, more popular websites, they actually have people that they call teachers or tutors for specific languages, and they charge a lot more, and they charge per hour. So, and besides that, there are some free mobile apps that has free language exchange opportunities. But from my experience, as well as a lot of my friends' experience, it's very, very hard to break the ice or to capture people's attention to send messages to you. And the reason why is because there's just so many people and so many profiles out there. And that is why you need to create the perfect profile to maximize the probability of people contacting you, especially if you are in some of those pay sites, and just that you don't want to pay, but you want to use the functionality of that website. So you actually want to attract people in contacting you, because that's the only way in which you don't need to pay money, because the sender is going to be the one who's paying the money instead of you. So, first thing that people look at when they look at a list of several thousands of profiles in those websites is your picture. So the first tip that I want to give you is make sure that you choose a good picture. So it must have a clear picture of your face, and you need to give a very natural and warm smile with it. And why would I say that? The reason why is because you need to give the impression that you are friendly and approachable. People judge a lot by pictures when they contact people in online profiles like language exchange or dating websites. And so your picture is very, very important. If you have pose a impression that you are a very serious guy, or a guy that's not very approachable, then people would have problems in contacting you, or they would not contact you in general. Another thing is that don't like make sure that it's the picture of your face instead of let's say a picture of your pet, or a movie character that you like, because it seems like for them it seems like they're talking to a robot, or just an avatar, or even a chatbot. So make sure that that picture is you. Be genuine, and make sure that you're smiling in that picture, naturally, of course. Don't smirk or don't grin. Um, don't give a fake smile, because it actually doesn't look that good in pictures. Um, and for that, it would make you and your profile much more approachable. So now, after that, the next most important thing is your headline and description. So a description is usually very short, usually limits you to certain amount of characters. So make sure that in your short description, uh, you would type in what you are looking for in a language conversation partner. Also, what you want to talk about is what do you do in your free time, any interests and hobbies, etc. Why? The reason why is because these are great conversation starters. When a person wants to send you a message uh, to your profile, um, and when they don't have anything to talk about, the only thing that they can say is hi. And seriously, the conversation would then soon get really weird and die down. For language exchange, you want the conversation to stretch out as most as possible. The longer, the merrier. Because why? You want to learn language from each other. So why not have an endless amount of topics to talk about? And interests and hobbies are great starters in conversation. And then the next thing is I want to emphasize is put something in your description that says that you're interested um, in their culture, as well as what you know about your own culture. Like, let's say if you are a native speaker in the Chinese language, um, you could say that you know how to do Tai Chi, or doing Chinese calligraphy, some of these traditional culture activities. If you put that in the description, you would show up more interesting than the other 800 profiles for Chinese native speakers. And if so, then you would increase your chance, because the sender who is paying money like $5 a month, they might be like, okay, so I want to learn Chinese calligraphy as well, and this guy knows Chinese calligraphy as well as he's a native speaker of Chinese, so let's be language partners, right? Now, in the description, don't forget that you are selling yourself in exchange for learning the language of the sender. So you're actually selling what you have to offer. So make sure that you give them a clear understanding of what you are offering to them if they contact you. So the more things that you can offer to them that they're interested in, the better. And make sure that you end with a friendly message in your profile that they should contact you if interested. And if you are uh, a person that you cannot send messages, be sure you say that, because the sender himself wouldn't know that you can't send messages. So I know that a lot of websites have places that, okay, you could send hi to a person, but you can't send anything else. And if you don't end with a friendly message, say that you are, let's say, a free member and they should contact you if interested, then it's wasting each other's time, because you guys would both say hi to each other and nobody can respond because everyone is a free member in that case. And of course, the most important part of profiles is make sure that you select the correct native language or languages, and the languages that you want to learn in your profile. But if you are in Calgary, why not just join our local group? We will match you with another person who is interested in learning your language and you learning theirs. We would also we also have going to have small conversation groups so that you could maintain a safe, fun, and effective environment for language learning. So what would happen is, in these small conversation groups, we would also have conversation starters and instructions to guide you, so to make sure that you guys have fun conversation experience as well as a meaningful experience, so that you both would learn from these group sessions. We also want you to succeed in learning the language you want by forming meaningful and fun relationships with native speakers. When I'm studying abroad, I actually thankful of the school that provide me this opportunity by having assigned a conversation partner to me, in which I learned a lot from them and developed a very meaningful friendship with them. And I believe that that is the best way to learn a language, and it also the best way to develop friendship. And I want to extend this opportunity to all of you guys who are learning languages, because I believe that this is much more useful than other methods of studying language. And I'm also providing this service for free, because I have a full-time job, and I don't need to earn money from it. But what I want is, I want to develop meaningful connections and relationships with for people who are learning languages with another native speaker, so that they could learn from each other. And when I talk with my friends and a lot of people who are learning languages, they too find that it's very hard to learn languages themselves, or by joining meetup groups or learning online. So that is why I'm developing this. And of course, I do hope that it also benefits me, because I too want to find more language exchange partners to communicate and learn language from. Because, even though that I have developed these friendships and conversation partners while I was studying abroad, they are in another country, right? So and it's very, very hard to, and of course that country is also like have a 20 or 12-hour difference in terms of time zone. So it is very hard to communicate like in real time for that. So that is why I too want to benefit from this, from developing this group, because I too want to develop some language exchange with people as well. So that is why I developed this group, and it is free. So be sure to check out our Facebook page. That's where the instruction on signing up to our group is. The link is in the video description below. So thank you for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next video.